one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Anywhere but here.
peasant scream. Live in woods, ancients rise. Angry bears fear the night. Men are gone, super whales. Salt is on, never trust an elf. Cold arrow, double staff. Grab your bow, nature's wrath. Pour out a drink for Saint Moon, phantom acolytes too. Remember, the elf cabal is always watching you. Lame burrows, triple orb. Entangle a grunt, fight the horde. Men are gone, super whales. Salt is on, never trust an elf. Cold arrow, double staff. Grab your bow, nature's wrath. Pour out a drink for Saint Moon, phantom acolytes too. Remember, the elf cabal is always watching you. Lame burrows, triple orb. Entangle a grunt, fight the horde. Men are gone, super whales. Salt is on, never trust an elf.
make us happy family. The way that he cheers for.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the second stream of the day. It's the Western scene, everybody, and what a day ahead of us. Dolphin Warcraft Championship Cup Western Qualifier. We're down to the top 6 after 4 invites and 4 open qualifiers. We had to say goodbye to Smurf and Soima, unfortunately, showing good results, but unfortunately not good enough. Out of these 6 players, 3 will advance into future stages of this $21,000 tournament. The winner of this entire Western event goes to the grand final directly. The runner-up and the 3rd place will be ending up in the wildcard qualifier, where they end up with the runner-ups of the other regions, because this is a global tournament sponsored by HF High Toon Toon. The main event, $21,000. Here in this event, it's $1,100. And it's quite phenomenal that we're able to do this. Here we got our winner bracket final that determines the top 2 finisher. Both are at least qualified for the wildcard qualifier. It is Starbuck and Jens. Jens from Chile eliminating Inspired from the winner bracket, and then yesterday also Sonik. Hasn't dropped a single map. This is something that you would expect from a Starbuck in this lineup, and on day 1 he did really well, eliminating Soima 2-0 without trouble, but there was trouble yesterday versus Foggy. Hell of a match. Map 2 and 3, Foggy firing on all cylinders. It was incredibly close on the final map, Concealed Hill. This was everybody's game for a long, long time, but Starbuck eventually prevails. He is the hunted, and Jens and Foggy. And Inspired and Sonik and PaTo, they are the hunters. Looking forward to it. I have an echo. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the echo. It's gone now. Echo gone in 90 seconds. Sorry. So this is the bracket as it stands. In the other regions, in the Korean qualifier, we have a lot of people done with it already. Lin, Focus, Lawlight, Soin, and Moon qualified for the wild card. We got Soin, Labyrinth, and Remind as well, with Luna and Lucifer out. The CIS qualifier has started as well, with Happy and Chic in the upper bracket final. Dice eliminating Hawk, who is not going to the wildcard qualifier. Gets nice change here, but he will not be part of the DWCC. A couple of people from our qualifier will share the same fate, and one of them might just be Inspired. If he's getting eliminated here yesterday, we have seen Foggy doing tremendous versus you. Absolutely outstanding. We got Inspired already in the lobby. So we'll try to find the perfect conditions, of course, for both of the players once Foggy is here. But I think this should be best. Let's see. Inspired has quite some high ping, I gotta say. Fixing the situation real quick. Sparta! Ow! Thank you for the raid and drop kick with the 5 gifties. Let's go. That is a wonderful start. Love it. Amazing. What an amazing day, everybody. I see quite some support coming in. Let's go, Jens. Good day. Hello. Thank you for streaming so much. So March. It is. I'm so hyped. Nice to see you, Anxiety. I am Waiting for a response of the players. Well, for some reason, I am not able to connect to the Russia server, or EU East 5, that is. So I will use Flow TV. Wait, I left for a few hours. What happened to the War 3 Champions prize pool? Okay. Inspired is from Uzbekistan. Yeah, War 3 Champions prize pool. We bring it back, everybody. War 3 Champions, the next big Western competition after the DWCC. And what a day, guys. What a day. Close to 5K. Dargok was chipping in while we were offline. And also Marcus with 20 euro. Dargok with the 50. Let's go. So after DWCC is over, we get more competition. Okay, working now. All right, we fixed it. Nice, 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 nice. We are ready to go. Couple of hiccups here, but there it is. A fight for survival. Hello, Techo. Nice to see you. What's the goal for consecutive streaming days? Sky's the limit. No goal. There we go. Perfect conditions. Love it. We wait for Inspired. Little bit of a delay, but usually we are ahead in schedule and then it should be fine. After this one, Night Elf Mirror between PaTo and Sonik. Nice. Okay. Both select their races. Both are ready to go. Ping is good. I asked the go question. Foggy says go. Inspired says go. GG, have fun. 3, 2, 1, go! Fight for survival. Lower bracket. Foggy has played an enormous tournament thus far, eliminating PaTo in round 1. Only barely beaten by Starbuck yesterday. An amazing underdog run by Foggy once again. Inspired with a rough day 1, being beaten by Jens pretty clearly, I gotta say. But yesterday, with a very, very good performance, left Nabu no real chance. Smurf, that is. Here they are. It is a little bit of a master and apprentice relationship between the two. Inspired yesterday, despite being part of the Phantom Aces team, was actively rooting for Foggy. Also, against his own race, the humans, huh? He said, yeah, Foggy showed me the way of being a professional in Warcraft, so I have to root for him. And that's what he's doing right now. Foggy in the blue, Inspired in the yellow. And of course, you can contribute to the War 3 Champions final still. Let's get it on. The good luck, have fun. Roof has been exchanged. Foggy with the good luck. Dolphin Warcraft Championship. Western Qualifier. Lower bracket. Archmage it is, and Foggy. Is it the same strategy as yesterday? Because there are a lot, or there might be a lot of humans coming, or this one and Starbuck again, in the future of this tournament. Can you be a one-trick pony, or did he go back to the drawing board, watched a couple of other Night Elves perform? We'll see about that. Foggy is the favorite, inspired the underdog, but we've seen great underdog performances here recently.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's no fallback net anymore for either of the players. It is now or never. I see a lot of Foggy support in the channel. Love to see it. And so far, first hero wise, there is no surprise. It's a Demon Hunter, and he started with incredible aggression against Starbuck yesterday. This is also something that we've seen from, for example, Dice working really well against Hawk and against Leon recently. We got an Archmage towards the right-hand side, and Inspire tries to be quite sneaky. We got 2 farms, and this seems to be the trend with the humans at the moment. Counter aggression with your own aggression. While creeping, the militia is still quite strong. The Archmage finds a way into the Night Elf base. There's a Moonwell to be cancelled. There's level 2. And Foggy has to go back to respond to this. Not the greatest start for Foggy. Similar to yesterday, where he was running into Mountain King Stormbolt surrounds. But, of course, in general, a way different game as Starbuck was going. Mountain King, Expo. Here inspired, we see 2 farm, instant tag with Archmage. So it couldn't be much different, to be honest. Mana burn is the skill as well, so no more water elementals, while yesterday we've seen an absurd amount of immolation, but if there's no expansion to attack, then you don't need the immolation really. You just want to delay the Archmage and slow down the Archmage, because he doesn't have a high level Brilliance Aura. He's not spamming out these water elementals, especially when you burn him. The real Tinker coming in with the 44 month. Thank you, merci. Glad to see the Frenchie still kicking. I saw Funka replying to our tweets earlier. That was nice.
Are under attack.
Foggy not leveling. Inspired also sees that defense is a little bit too much for my taste. We have a rifle follow-up. A very protected base. Is he afraid of bear busts against the main? Better safe than sorry, I guess. Boots, claws, Archmage well equipped. Trying to find his opponent now to poke a little more damage, but he sees the corpses. This didn't work. This is a cursed Moonwell position from earlier in the game, but he can't cancel it this time. Hunter's Hall by Foggy again, incredibly late. So much that I start thinking if this is on purpose, because he also goes 6 archers. This is kind of indicating a rush tier 3 again with late lores and maybe MGs.
Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
What the hell, dude? T not mod not GWCRF with 50 euros. 50 freaking euros, man. Right in the pocket. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed this so much. Man, this is incredible. Thank you. Holy moly, so much money today. We have a Naga battle as we oftentimes have. Foggy has the damage, Inspired has the damage. Naga goes down first. This might be beneficial for the Demon Hunter. Can he even reach? The Naga by Inspired has the boot, something that Happy also does a lot, and he saves this Naga. Very, very hurt, of course, but he gets the kill and the experience. Exclamation mark for the young Uzbek residing in Turkey. 20 years old only. We're still waiting for his big breakout performance. Foggy unable to connect to that Naga. And while Foggy yesterday was the underdog and overperformed, today he's the favorite and so far underperformed. Inspired with the Naga, no Blood Mage. That means the Demon Hunter of Foggy will scale quite a bit! The creeps get the kill! Demon Hunter picks up the Magi. No, not the experience, but surely the item. And now his own Naga is back. Foggy not being deterred by any of this. Archers in an offensive position, just aiming straight for the Archmage. Is this real? Is this just fantasy? This is no TP! Oh my god! From a second hero kill to double kill. Extraordinary mid-game push by Foggy. Inspired, still fighting. There is a TP though. This time the Naga shall not fall. We need some levels. Normal damage raining down onto the demon, but gets another exit kill. And damn. That was one hell of a mid-game. T not bot not. Thank you, 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 mate. Incredible. Incredible. Alright, with that, we have the standard established. The favorite is ahead. The underdog gotta play from behind. Trying to lure Foggy out a little bit. Making sure that there's no creep spot taken. Make him feel uncomfortable. And Foggy's lures are late. But he's banking quite a bit too. Usually the rifle casters is a timing push. And all the timings were brutally ruined by Inspired. By Foggy towards Inspired. Has to pull the peasants back. How do you scale from here on out? I think Foggy just created a big roadblock that Inspired can't surpass. Pimps! Thank you for the 91 month. Dude, we're cruising towards the 100.
Stop Bitset.
That's crazy, actually. Foggy playing things from afar, gets a Zeppelin for safety. Inspired showed that he had some snap surrounds in him. And that shall not ruin Foggy's game. Still quite incredible that a player who's spending most of his time on Battle.net is still able to perform that well. Arzonix, thank you for the prime coming in. You're welcome, bud. You deserve a couple of beers on me. It was long overdue. I'll pour one out later. I'll pour one out. Inspired can't get the numbers on the field. He is heavily lumber starved because he only has 13 workers. A couple of them militia. He constantly had to buy them. There's no long rifles upgrade. There's no attack upgrade for the rifles. How is he supposed to be competitive? Of course, the revives hurt a lot. Mana Stone. Okay, Mana Stone helps. Foggy also doesn't feel like he's so ready. We have sources coming in, so Foggy answers with the Dispel on Dryads. Doesn't even have a single Dryad yet. Both relatively conservative when it comes to economy, second hero levels, not where they're supposed to be. Inspired, double heal scroll, no TP, no invuln. This is the push, I guess. of map 1 of the lower bracket. Demon Hunter looking fierce with that rejuvenation. Bears mauling away at the rifles, who are way too close to the bears due to the missing long rifle upgrade. And Foggy, so far, makes things look quite easy. We got an Orb of Venom. We got right-click damage on the rifle. Without Pally and Blood Mage, these things can die. He also gets the bear. Demon Hunter behind enemy lines, almost getting surrounded. No staff. Needs it. Soon gets him. Okay. Close affair. Next. Foggy still at 50. Inspired. Not even running out of mana, thanks to a strong Brilliance Aura. Wisps are coming in. Foggy's still struggling a bit, but it's in the middle of nighttime. There's a lot of time to heal these bears back up. But it has to go to the Demon Hunter and the Naga, and Foggy has to get some kills in, like this Rifleman. But Inspired showing good micro for a long time. Now the Naga levels up. Gotta retreat though. Inspired, not chasing. Demon Hunter is the vanguard. We need more steps, ideally. Otherwise, these bears are falling and they are expensive and so useful. Frontline pretty much disappeared. Archers untouched, but archers don't do that much damage. Next rifle falling. Another rifle falling. Oh, Foggy is snowballing hard all of a sudden. Fork lightning in the back. This is just preparation for the Demon Hunter to dive in. He's finally not controlled by slow anymore. And Foggy cleans it up. GG. This might have been a lot closer without the hero kills in the middle. Inspired wasn't ready for that at all. The Naga kill in the beginning was really good. But then the double kill by Foggy. Mentality of a champion. Being able to bring this back in 2 minutes or so. Wasn't stressed from this little slap on the wrist at all. And from there on out, it was smooth sailing towards the 1-0. Next up, Inspire's map pick is Hammerfall, where his tournament life is on the line. Of course, every stage here is also money. The Western Qualifier with 1,100 in total. If you survive here, it's $110, plus still the chance for the wildcard qualifier, where more money is on the line, and slots for the main event, where more money is on the line. Every step you get further, it's a little bit of a ka-ching in the bank account. All generously sponsored by a person called HF High Toon Toon, without whom none of this would be possible. $20 in, day 3. This might be the end of the journey for Inspired. Poison Orb is really good. Inspired says go. Waiting for Foggy. Hambam, nice to have you, mate. Foggy is taking his sweet time. Fixing something. Maybe. Yesterday, he had to apply a Windows backup. Because all of a sudden his Warcraft wasn't working anymore. That was stressful. Still pushing Starbuck to the limit with the 2 and 1. And now he could make it to the final day. If he survives today. That would then be the openers match, the winner of the lower bracket games today. Foggy and Inspired, as well as PaTo versus Sonik. Then the remaining players from the lower bracket. Our game is live. Can Foggy turn this around? Not turn this around. Can Inspired turn this around? It's been a long day. Overwhelming. I don't think Foggy has to change much, and I don't think Foggy has to fear too much. He has now faced multiple styles of Night Elf, and he looked good against all of them. With the Demon Hunter, you have a wonderful foundation for these pushes. Either you go or you face expansions, then Immolation is your friend with Ultra Aggression, or you see that it's early Archmage Aggression, then you try to get as much mana away from him as possible with Mana Burn. And then, especially if you see that it's not a Blood Mage, the world is your oyster. Hammerfall is the map, a map where you can expand on a position like this. Draw out the creeps. Expand, expand, but Foggy seems very well equipped against Expo strategies of the human, as Starbuck has displayed yesterday. Nice Ancient of War position, I think. No repair though. Oh, he didn't eat? Now he did. Was that too late? Demon Hunter to the rescue. Will probably bleed some HP. But overall, should be fine with that. It doesn't cost any resources to repair. But if this Ancient of War falls for some reason, then Foggy's in a world of trouble. But we haven't seen grande malheurs like this just yet in this qualifier. Inspired with the Rock Golem creep. We count the farms. It is 3 for now. Still a possibility of an expansion. Creep is clean. And a bit more HP. Foggy now. Ring of Protection. Goes for Immolation. Let it burn. That's level 2 immediately. Peasant down. And I'm really curious how a player who's not on the level of Starbuck is dealing with this pressure. Because this looked overwhelming yesterday.
Players' forces are under attack.
Any lesser human will probably crumble under this effect. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of harass going on. But Foggy also has the answers. No keeper. Nope, that might be reserved for Jens later. Foggy through and through a Demon Hunter player. We'll have to heal up now that nighttime has started. Regeneration is kicking in. And Foggy thinks, well, on the back of more aggression, which is indicated to by auto positions, Tree of Life come. And I don't really see how Inspired would buy time to deal with that.
Players' forces are
We
under
got boots, so they come away. We got the Telly staff on Foggy as well. Inspired seems a bit indecisive here. Should I attack? Should I defend? But it's only 2 workers. Where's the rest of the workers? The young Uzbek a little bit overwhelmed, it seems. But Foggy, oh, it's not even worth my mana. Let's just preserve this for a second until I have more targets. Now he got 2 or 3. Inspired looked very much outplayed by Jens. Then he was the one outplaying Nabu. And now he's a bit outplayed once more. Wild roller coaster for the 20-year-old. And Foggy
A
should be
player's
fine
forces
here.
are under attack.
Expo at 3/4. His ambition surely is to make it to the final day. Inspired. Wildcard qualifier would have been nice. He's participating quite a bit in B Cups,
A player's forces are under
but hasn't
attack.
had that breakthrough performance just yet, despite the big efforts and coaching and practice sessions with Starbuck. Still missing a bit. And maybe that's the time for a player where it's all about experience, and especially tournament experience. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This Archmage. Ooh, the creeps were woken up before. Forces the town portal. Foggy does not find an entry. Can he burn? Can he reach? Range not long enough, but that also means the Archmage is stuck. Gotta stay away, Bubby. If Inspired opens up the base, can't Foggy just kill everything? There is a staff. He can get out. What about that Archmage? Can he get out somewhere? Only eyes for the old man. Inspired blocks himself. Is this already the end of the road? Archmage dies for the second time. Inspired unable to repeat his performance of yesterday, where he looked so clean. And in the meantime, the Naga is picking up the counter aggression. There are games where your opponent just makes you look like a fool, and this is just one of these games. Foggy, the former vice world champion, is a certain dominance here. Clearly.
Forces are under attack.
And now that the damage is done, and Call to Arms was used, and Moonwells have filled up, we go home. We meet up with the Naga. And then we'll take what's there. Foggy is mining from 2 bases. Mass Dryads. What's the army? The army of Inspired. On his last leg in the tournament is 3 footmen. A Herculean task is necessary. Against the best, one of the best Night Elf First Human players in the last 10 years. Inspired buys the Zeppelin away, saves the footman, wants to show the world that he does have some skills to prove here. Oh my god, did Foggy get the last hit? Oh no, it was Inspired! Playing with fire, man! Foggy gets the Archmage surrounded. After 7 seconds, he has to open it up. Naga tanking a little bit more than expected. Wild. He's going for a second Zeppelin, but he's getting trapped. Oh no. When it rains, it pours. The Archmage, of course, has no TP anymore. Foggy closes the door for the second time. A sad, sad, sad map. 2 for Inspired, and Foggy runs over him. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The master stays the master, and the apprentice stays the apprentice. Foggy in the final 4 tops up his prize money and is 1 step away from the wildcard qualifier. He will be playing a Night Elf Mirror, that is for sure. Poor Inspired, man. He got schooled today. Schooled he was. And that was a pretty quick affair. With a pretty quick 2-0. Brutal. Brutal. Okay. Sonik and PaTo already. Once again, I mentioned this yesterday. All the players, so professional, always ready when they have to be ready. Foggy had a little bit of a tech hiccup yesterday. That happens. Sonik is already saying, bro, let's go, let's go, let's go. PaTo is here. Hey, yo, good luck, have fun, bro. You too. Great sportsmanship. Everybody's super fast. Love to see it. Bit sad for Inspired. This was not the best Inspired is able to show us. Maybe he was a bit nervous. Maybe it was just not his day. Things happen, right? And Foggy, if Foggy is on, and he's on fire this tournament, he's doing good. He's doing real good. But yeah, hopefully Inspired can bounce back from this. It's probably a bit disappointing. He can do better, and we know. Damn, these guys are fast. We're down to the map picks already. Springtime, Tide Hunters, Twisted. Usually we schedule a best of 3 for an hour. That was way less than an hour. But at the end of the day, we have another best of 5 coming up between Starbuck and Jens. The first best of 5 of the tourney. And Sonik and PaTo coming up. We're almost done. Thank you, gentlemen. And so hopefully we find a good host. Well, that was quick. In no time, we're rushing through day 3 of the DWCC, and 2 amazing competitors are ahead of us. 2 of the most entertaining people in the scene. PaTo for Brazil, Sonik once again for Ukraine. Could be a Ukraine derby tomorrow if Sonik goes through, but of course PaTo has something to say about it. I have received a couple of spikes. I hope that's getting better. It's not ideal, guys. It's not ideal. There's always a hope that I lag. And then a different routing will fix things. If this stays that way, I'll leave and use Flow TV. But we give the guys some time. We got PaTo, left-hand side in the blue. Good to have him back. Good to have him back. Sonic the Mad Lad. I think this is... It keeps lagging, guys. It keeps lagging. So I guess I'll... Yep. Yep, it's just spiking. I'll tell the guys. But yeah, that is no fun for anyone. Hopefully they check Discord and will keep playing. You know, with the Brazilians in the mix or the Chileans in the mix, it's never that easy. Hopefully they didn't stop playing now. Seems like we're fine. Seems like we kept on playing. Foggy trained with Sonik recently. Oh, really? I did not know this. But yeah, in a competition like this, when there's a lot of Night Elves, if you have a familiar face that you can trust, why not go for it? All right. I think they got the message. We load in to the map. Map number 1. Another fight for survival. Foggy did it already. 2-0 over Inspired. Incredibly quick. I actually have no particular favorite here, I gotta say. This really depends on shape of the day between the two, I'd say. Who feels the mouse better? Who's better prepared? Who might have a timing that the other hasn't seen? Which is rare in Night Elf Mirror. I think the cards are on the table. It's just which card are you playing against me today is the question. As I unfortunately have some technical difficulties to get into the game. But we're not gonna miss anything, guys. Flow TV thankfully always starts at the beginning. And now we're good. Yeah, also MMR-wise, they're 40 MMR apart. There's like a handful of games. Now we got it done. Now everything is working. And now we go game 3. Game 3? No, set 2, game 1 in this best of 3. PaTo was eliminated by Foggy, but it wasn't a bad mirror by any means. Sonik on day 1 has survived Smurf. Was shaky there. Yesterday against Jens, absolutely no chance, but PaTo is a very, very, very different player compared to Jens style-wise. Both are kind of competing for the title as the best Night Elf or the best player in the Americas. So far, Jens is making clear that it's him. But PaTo may be motivated by this. Let's see. And Sonik, of course, he wants the derby. Story is out. Who keeps the dream of DWCC alive? Everybody wants to be in a $21,000 tournament. I don't even know if there's money for the wild card. There should be. $700 for the wild card. So you get support for playing a little extra on top of the prize money you get here already. And we have a styles clash, everybody. Sonic going with the demon. PaTo going with the Potom. Different styles available with Potom. Huntress Push or Dryad Expo. Or Expo Dryad. And that.
A player's forces are
Pretty
under
classic American versus European Night Elf, actually. Who has the cleaner early game? Sonic for sure has the greedier creep route, which needs a little bit of support. PaTo sees this. There's nothing to dispel here, of course. Here's the moment I leave the game. Sorry! And a parry up for more HP. Potom wants damage, and she got damage via Searing Arrow. An ability that doesn't take too much mana, but can still be burned away. Oh, PaTo with the last hit. Look at that timing. Jesus. Well done, PaTo. That also prevents Demon Hunter level 2, so he doesn't have mana burn or evasion, missing the stats for the right clicks. And the Potom got her True Shot aura, which is +3 attack on every right hit. And with that, PaTo decides it's time. Huntress, push, and go. Seems like nobody wants to play a macro game here tonight, huh? Sonic, how do you recover? And when is he figuring out that he'll be hit by a push in a couple of minutes? So far, I only saw the archer. Oh, from downtown. This game won. Not much is coming together for Sonic. But also PaTo has very little forces. A Demon Hunter can do a lot by himself. Now he sees the hunt. Uh-oh. I better prepare. Let's say building placement is not necessarily the strength of Sonic, usually. But in serious competition, he can fix that. Oftentimes his buildings are all over the place, across the entire screen. This seems a bit more logical. More creeping as well. Demon Hunter needs the levels. If you just dodge a couple of these Searing Arrows, it's a big help and saves you moon juice. Oh, god damn, he's forcing a town portal. That he would have loved to have the resources for the defense to reposition, maybe. That is a gnarly start to the game for Sonic. The push is coming relatively early, the prep push to drain the moon juice in the middle of the night. So when the real push hits, things are overwhelming and you don't have much to heal with anymore. Bouncing glaives from one archer to the next. That is 3 moonwells empty. I'm pretty impressed with PaTo so far. Easy. His Huntress lowered a bit, but he of course has moonwells filled to the brim. Attack upgrades, then a defense upgrade. Panda by Sonic. With Drunken Haze, has that been established as the go-to hero? There's multiple options. Tinker. Beastmaster gets a surround and Sonic has no TP anymore. There's reveal even. Because PaTo, does he have something on the lab? Must be. What about that Potom though? Hard clicks. Demon for Sonic dies. The worst outcome of the entire mid-game. Oh boy, he can only go for an altar revive. That's 66 seconds. And I think in 66 seconds, PaTo is knocking on the door 10 times. Oh my. Drunken Haze, yep. Keeps the choke open. Arrows raining down on one or two hunts. But they can hide in the shadows. Reveal now on Sonic's side. That killed his Demon Hunter. PaTo mega confident. Trying to break this defensive position simply with the PaTo. That was a good defensive position. Problem for PaTo is he doesn't scale at all. At 50 food, this is the end of the line. It's daytime now though. So this Moon Juice, he has right now the 70, 240. That's it. So we heal up, we charge up. We got the gold for a heal scroll. Panda got at least Breath of Fire. Didn't skill it yet, but he got it. We are preparing with Ballista. Good high siege damage, but fragile. Siege damage works well against the unarmored Huntress, but against heroes, incredibly weak. PaTo's Autumn HP is a bit of an issue, and the Demon Hunter is back as well. Heavily underleveled, but he's back. Panda must not get surrounded here. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Panda is supposed to be the carry. He got extra items for more survivability. Archers with the piercing damage falling quickly. Panda escaping the situation to the left-hand side. We do have one glaive thrower. But how is Sonik supposed to hold this? I don't know. He will spend a shitload of money simply on potions if things continue. PaTo diving deep actually for that Ballista. Takes her out. Level 4 on the cost of a Huntress. And big HP, but he also takes out the demon. That potion was a bit too slow. PaTo is sacrificing everything, but he's also killing everything. As the panda, I mean, the PaTo just has to turn around and kill this panda, right? And then it's over. But he's way more interested in these dryads. That's another double kill. The PaTo speed runs to level 5. It is game. PaTo dominant map 1. Things went sideways very quickly with the first attack, actually. The very first right click by PaTo was a creep steal. Sonic's level 2 ruined. And from there on out, it was incredibly hard to get back. Then he was fighting. Then his Demon Hunter gets surrounded after having no TP anymore. Bro, PaTo on fire. And PaTo is also taking over my admin role, which I appreciate. He saw, man, Neo's lagging. I'm going to help him out. He's the host now. And guys, after less than we are an hour ahead of schedule of 45 minutes. Let's all hope that the second game is a little faster, slower than the other one. Sonik is facing elimination. It is oftentimes rough to gouge a piece in shape or not. Could change from one day to the next. And again, in case you missed it earlier, we have the Warcraft III Champions Finals coming back, and the crowdfunding has been tremendous. Seems like this was missing in the scene. We are changing quite a few things. It's a Western tournament for Europe, CIS, and Americas. Kleine Schildpad, $2,500. Fajerk, $1,000. Xavius, $350. And so many other. Mr. Riza, $250. Happy, Kratos, Dargok, all with the 50. Niklas as well. Lemes with 100. Skimmy with 100. And so many more. Max, of course. So if you want to push this to 5K, exclamation mark W3C finals, we have quite a bit to work with here to provide you with more Western Warcraft to support these amazing, amazing, amazing players that we see so often on the ladder, but way too little in sponsored tournaments. Sonic PaTo. Game 2. Sonic facing elimination. And PaTo might get a match against Foggy. The rematch against Foggy. In the last day tomorrow. Porno Sonic, Iron Sonic, the bad boy. Could be eliminated right here. On this patch, he was the favorite. 3-1, also historically. He is the favorite. One of my favorite chatters has arrived. Hello, Buttcrumbs. Virtual kiss on the forehead. PaTo, bottom right hand side, springtime. Sonic opening upper left hand side. Is this another bottom play? Or will we see a Demon Hunter mirror this time? It is bottom again. Demon Hunter by Sonic queued as well. So more of the same. Question. Can PaTo get another insane last hit in? As you contest the middle oftentimes, it would be possible.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sonic, I hate to say it. Has to play a bit more careful. But that's not his strength. His strength is aggression. Walk the high wire. But against Huntress, you can end up in a surround very quickly and simply die. Demon Hunter is not contesting the middle. He's contesting the right hand side. And that prevents the bottom levels. I like the adjustment so far by Sonic. It is working out. We again go into Huntress, so no Expo Mass Dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
And as long as Sonic is not getting walled off in the base, I think he has an advantage early game. Good to see. Competitive, close, exactly the way it's supposed to be. PaTo knows that it's not normal to be able to unfold this bottom hunt play as easy as it was on map 1. So he's got to work for his damage, got to start a step a little, keep the range, and that is working nicely. With the plus 10 damage searing arrows. Oh, is it plus 12 now? Maybe it's plus 12 now. Block is coming in. Is he forcing Sonic into a town portal again? Absolutely. Ooh, from a very well controlled early game into another stressful situation for Sonic.
A player's forces are under attack.
We got a Wisp here to reveal. I really like that. is something that we noticed a couple of weeks ago. Incredibly helpful. Tiny little move. Sonik again answering with a tier 2. PaTo's positioning is like, you ain't going to this tavern here. You ain't getting your second hero there. Sonik pulls the creeps, being immediately punished. You can't take this creep. Great Owl. Love the usage of Sentinels by PaTo. Cheap little upgrade. Immensely useful. Every Huntress has one owl that you can put on trees. Cannot be killed by right clicks or anything. You could eat the tree, theoretically, to get rid of vision. Middle of nighttime. Keeper second. Probably a plan B. It's not a bad spot. Not a bad hero. With Entangle, you can get a lot of Huntress kills. PaTo's chill. All he needs is more, his upgrade, is the Moonwell, and ideally a creep tag. And Sonik is playing this careful. Gets a Berserk. That's the big upside of this mercenary camp on the left-hand side of the base. PaTo's committing quite a bit now. Once this Berserker, this was a lot of moon juice. Reveal use, but there we go. Not only does he have a wisp at the lab, he also had the dust, and that's a TP right away. PaTo, this wasn't as good as the push on map 1, and moon juice is still looking fantastic. PaTo saw his time running out. You gotta do damage during nighttime. He saw an opportunity to maybe snipe the Berserker, but he was caught off. Now probably a Berserker for him as well. Or a Shadow Priest for healing. Ice Priest, whatever it is. And of course more hunts. This will, if everything goes according to plan, not a 20-minute banger. This is a timing push. Bottom is not level 3 yet, which is something you really want. PaTo is bringing wisps. For detonate against the heroes. For detonate against entangles. But we have a lot of pieces there. Is also a big consumable. Wind of Mana stealing. Meh. Trades it for a circlet, which is guaranteed more damage. I like that. And Sonik is taking a fight out in the open at 46 food. Keeper level 2. Can go for treants now, because, you know, Thorn's Aura doesn't do anything. And Tangle on the Wisp, which is funny. Oh, Sonik is in a very, very nice spot. Gets surrounded here now. We have another dust, right? Yep, so Shadow Melt won't do anything. Heal score on the bottom. Sonik! Got the stab ready. Defensive plays is not something you used to see from him, but here on Springtime, he plays it well. Oh, does he though? Bottom stays, stands still for a second. Let the deer go. Normal versus unarmored is not the craziest damage output, but whoo, taking out these archers is big. Do you have a second coming? PaTo's not packing. No Alchemist follow-up. And Sonik with more Merc, with the Mauler, with the Berserker, with level 3-2 heroes, with double clawed circlet, with the staff up. Sonik recovered really, really well. He's been around the scene forever, playing pretty much everything there is to play. From B-Cup qualifiers to back to Warcraft weeklies. Sonic is everywhere.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double heal scroll level 4. Sonic also has a heal scroll. Gets so much damage and a lot of meat in front. Long range upgrade, love it. And oh yeah, this is as good as it gets. PaTo is still preparing to a degree for later stages with the next moonwell. Maybe Zeppelin and dropping onto the tree?
A
Everything's
player's
so
forces are under attack.
How did stuff get so hurt? Sonic vs. PaTo vs. the woodland creeps. That's a story, for sure, for sure. Okay, with level 5, Devotion Aura, and some insane micro, things are possible for PaTo. But with hunts and archers, you want to overwhelm with mass, and I don't see an advantage in that regard. Sonic doesn't have a TP, so maybe you can outmaneuver him. That is a clear tell, though, where the army is going. PaTo can't get a foot on the ground. Even if he goes to the left avenue, there's not much space here. PaTo red spot? Okay. Interesting. Ooh, ships in the night, man. Sonic. Oh, did he hear it? He sees the wisps again. Unholy Aura, super nice for the movement speed, but maybe you have to take the fight right here outside of Sonic's base. There is, of course, no TP. Sonic never rebuys a TP. Mauler on Mauler actions, full of protection, that rhymes. And Huntress out in the open can decimate archers really quickly if you keep them alive, but PaTo has burned through the first heal scroll already. The other is on cooldown. That's, of course, the downside if you only have one hero. And the supply numbers are drowning for PaTo. Bottom level 6 might be a win condition in a base race, but he was never able to even touch the glaive throwers, who stand here in pretty much the perfect position, protected by archers. And this bottom is entangled, and this bottom is dead. And we go game 3, boys. PaTo's still willing to fight, but the keeper gets a level up, and with that, a super sweet save. Yep, this is the Sonic that we expected here, with a couple of adjustments, with a way better early game, with another entangle. Level 6 on the bottom. Gets pummeled as well. Level 5 on the demon. Quick, explosive, tremendous fight. Sonic puts his name on the board. This man is never going down without a fight. And so he claims match 2. Ooh, and now the nerves, everybody. Now the nerves. Who controls them better? One map decides over elimination or Championship Sunday. We got a... Wow. Another dono, right? Towards the War 3 Champions Finals? Not just one. Tinker with the big 50. Wee baguette. Messy. Jeff, thank you for the $10. Are your hero and obey. Thank you. And Palindro, a person that's with us for years, also with the $10. Human forever. Well, I'll make sure you got a couple of humans in that tournament. That's for sure. Game up. Twisted Meadows. Only one map left. And it's this one. Sonik actually started as one of the top 2 seeds in this tournament. He had a tremendous ladder rank when the tournament started, had a very good ELO rank as well, which ranks you in tournament performances. And for PaTo, he just came back from a vacation, so his ranks were rather low. This might be one of the few occasions where the low seed gets the W. $4,874 in less than 1 day. You guys are insane. We got a game. It is Sonik, it is PaTo, it is the fight for survival. Sonik now. Still in the yellow right-hand side, opening up with the keeper. Usually he was a keeper player on this map. Now things are changing. Goes with the Demon Hunter once again. The successful defense on map 2 makes it so. And PaTo ain't changing anything. PaTo was smart. He used Searing Arrow as a spell so it could still attack during Entangle. Ooh, Pishna. That's
A player's forces are under attack.
sweet outside analysis here. I like. PaTo loses a Wisp. Unfortunate. And Sonik does Sonic things. The Ukraine Night Elf Derby is still on the table.
Player's forces are under attack.
Can PaTo dodge the Demon Hunter better? Can he prepare this incoming attack better? Is he maybe going for another strategy? Is this the biggest event Warcraft 3 has these days? Prize money wise, DWCC is the biggest, yes. Demon Hunter well equipped with good damage. Bottom so far a bit under leveled. On Twisted it's really not that easy, but it's PaTo's pick, so he must have a solution to this. Demon Hunter's right here. Sonik is finding his mojo now. Good last hit. Needs the bottom level 2 to activate Searing Arrow. Very unfortunate that the trappers are involved now. But all the herd hunters into the shadow. Boom, there we go. Searing Arrow can be used now, and that's a bit problematic. Beastmaster second. That's a change for Sonik. The panda didn't work out on map 1. He's still anticipating a push.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ramp aura, of course, only affects melee units. PaTo has exactly 0 melee units. And this is the nighttime. PaTo is still a bit busy here. Sonik is still a bit busy here. It's good experience. A strong Demon Hunter can carry the game. Now the Beastmaster comes in with Bear first, actually. Would anticipating going for the Pig. Just because it's piercing damage, but it's also easier to dispel, easier to reach or to kill. Oh, these archers. Walking into a Night Elf meat grinder. Sonik, very cautious. Going into that TP immediately. Doesn't want to lose any archers. It's a big part of the defense.
A player's forces are under attack.
Same goes for the Berserker. Huge damage output. Big reward when you kill it. PaTo seems to have a good read this far. Question is, what do you do with it? The Berserker is down. Went to the bottom. 2.6. So many archers. Is it maybe time for PaTo to also tech up and postpone the push? We've seen that before. Hunters move to the side diligently. Archers getting slaughtered. At what cost is always the question. No reveal on Sonik this time. Bottom level 3, making big progress. If he can save a lot of these hunters, and so far it's looking damn fine. Damn fine. It will cost a lot to heal this army back up, but this was quite a few archers falling. Same for the Moonwell. This is the situation that Sonik has to work now. Still got a heal scroll. Mini Misha is only normal damage. It's good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Off we go. Fight out in the open. The bottom is hurt. Has to go for a heal scroll immediately. Beastmaster far behind enemy lines. Same for the Dryad, which is supposed to slow things down here. Ooh, messy fight. As you would expect when you're fighting into a Sonik, this Huntress gets the kill on the Archer once again. Sonik down to 45. PaTo down to 45.
Player's forces are under attack.
Tournament life on the line with this one very push. Archers can't hide. Archers can't run. But PaTo is fighting next to the tree. He packs a big punch. Archers falling though. Oh, you hear it everywhere. Demon Hunter level 3 is always ready to be a carry, but against Hunters is hard. These Archers, it's mass murder. PaTo level 4 storms into Sonic's base. Revenge for map 2. This seems overwhelming for now. There's a town portal. Sonik has to start a big rebuild. How do you heal the hunts? Is a question that PaTo has to raise. But yeah, the iron rule. Protect your archers. Don't expose them. Wasn't followed. Ooh, we got a Shadow Priest up. I really like that. That's a little bit of healing. 2 volleys can take out 6 food. Maybe even 9. But we get reinforcements. PaTo spending all his gold. 10-minute timing. Sonik home turf advantage. But that's mostly for potions and instant reinforcements. Not even back to 50. No AP support by PaTo either. Oh, demon. Good distraction. Good burns. Every mana burn is 20 searing arrows. PaTo's pulling back. Waiting for more archers. Breaking into 60. Don't want to make a mistake now!
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, forgot. Fight in the open once again. Over and over and over. Dryads, there's not the greatest counter. We do have archers, but they're fragile. What's the beastie doing here? PaTo with the huge block. Staffed by Sonik, though, to keep a second hero alive, who finally has Quill Beasts. Maybe too little, maybe too late. These bouncing glaives, man, always find their targets. Always do. I still have one heal scroll left. 3 Huntress about to fall, but there's just so many. PaTo can also rebuy quite a few. There's always Shadow Melt and no answer to it, to be honest. Beastmaster hurt, Ogre Mauler down, Podem level 5. PaTo might just be surviving until the final day, but as long as there's a Demon Hunter, there's still a chance for Sonik. If we look at the HP here, PaTo in desperate need of a heal scroll. 15 food barely existing. Might have to stop killing them himself. Ah, Sonik is still alive. It's looking grim, but he has that Demon Hunter, and it's nighttime now. Moonwells will help, but they just appear to be full. When they really aren't. Oh, my searing arrow calculation was a little bit off. Not 20 searing arrows, but 6. Due to mana burn 1 and searing arrow being a little more expensive than I thought. Sonik was hanging on by a thread, but he got that tier 2 advantage. Dryads are doing fairly better versus hunts than archers do. And what's plan B? All of a sudden this doesn't look too scary anymore, with the exception of that close to level 6 Podem, who's creeping now without any level progress. Sonik scouts this out, no imminent danger. Let's go for a big camp. And level 4 demon, level 4 beastie is really good. Searing arrows are brutal now. We've seen great saves by PaTo. Ah, it's heartbreaking to see one of the 2 players being eliminated from the tournament. Foggy rubbing his hands already. Oh yeah, Night Elf Mirror. I love that. Let's go. Good game tape for him too. Quite some archers. No glaives, interestingly. Instead Muddy and the Mauler and the Bursey. 10 seconds till the next heal scroll. It will be number 3. Has to sell something for it. Oh, Sonic wants the items too. And he gets it. If he commits, which he's not. Couple of units out in the open. Next step towards level 6. There's no Keeper. There's no level 2 Bear. Sonic has nothing to stop Starfall. And Starfall is crazy good since Blizzard realized we need burstier ultimates. More damage in shorter time. Love that Moonwell. Offensive Moonwell. For a little bit of healing. Oh, Archer's far front is trying to lure him into a fighting position. If PaTo gets level 6, it's a whole different game. Both players 20 year of Warcraft experience. Off we go then. This is not a real high ground. Heal scroll number 1, used. There's only 2. Demon Hunter 50%, but has a heal scroll and an invo potion. He went shopping recently. 5.8, but no mana on the bottom anymore. Maybe that's what the Moonwell is for. Mauler is falling. Sonic with the supply lead. No, not much moon juice here anymore. We do have level 6. But that's not enough mana. He can't use it. He can't use the ultimate. He didn't even skill it, knowing that he can't use it. It is a lot of damage for everything, but there's not much everything. Sonic, for once, not being the aggressor. That was PaTo. The Huntress push worked on map 1. Sonic was outplayed there, but PaTo banging his head against the wall and can't break the Iron Sonic. Not necessarily his style, not necessarily his play. He gets some exit kills here, and actually the Moonwell is really nice. Oh, look at the bottom go. She's a crazy carry. Never underestimate the Searing Arrow. PaTo with some Dota skills. There's a potion at the ready. Invuln. We aim for the demon. There's nothing to save him for 15 seconds. Is it enough damage? Can he take out the carry? Staff, potion. Needs to get the demon out. And does. Oh, another heal potion. It's on cooldown for 5. The bottom gets hit. 2 seconds. He gets the kill. Are you kidding me, PaTo? Being slowed down now, though. The boots negated. Holy shit. The bottom is wild, out of control.
Players' forces are under attack.
Maybe a shop would have been better than the Moonwell, PaTo. Gotta flee now. And Demon Hunter is back in 90 seconds. Any special Starfall plays? PaTo's Moonwells must be filled to the brim. Sonic's are not. It's nighttime soon, though. Bottom got changed recently. Well, recently, it's been a couple of months. Searing Arrow extra damage is now 48. That is double damage. In this Starfall, it's coming. 50 seconds on the demon. It's dangerous. Sonic doesn't have a TP. He's outside his base. The bottom can do crazy damage. Is 30 seconds enough? He doesn't have time for Sapros. He has 30 seconds. And Sonic is back home. Starfall in! Trying to kill everything there is! It is the burst damage. It's big. The bear blocked. Big move by PaTo. Bear can't reach. A bash would kill Starfall. I don't think it's enough for the altar, though. Bear has disappeared. Going for the Moonwell, not the altar. Is it not enough? It's not hitting the main either. This was a bit of a panic reaction. Demon is back. Mana burn immediately. And what does it hit now? What did it do now? Not much. Not enough. We don't have a TP. This is do or die. Sonic is coming in from the right-hand side with the heroes, left-hand side with the units. We have an Archer Mirror at 20 minutes in. More wisps for a detonate. The bear is almighty now. And the bottom doesn't have much Searing Arrows left. Can he do these Starfall plays again? And can he kill this Demon Hunter again? Wait a second. Wait a second. Level 3 bear, by the way, with Blink. Amazing. Bottom is a one-girl army. Careful. Invo potion, but how do you get out now? 7 seconds. You need this kill, but mana is empty. Mana is very empty. No way! Not enough damage. Beastie's alive. Bottom is down. GG. Wild scenes between PaTo and Sonik. In the end, Iron Sonik prevails, makes it to the top 4, and still has a chance to represent the West in the DWCC. That's not gonna be easy. Another Night of Mirror coming for him on the way to the top 3 that grants him the access to the wildcard qualifier. Great resilience, switching up his play pretty much immediately. Much love to PaTo. As always, delivering entertaining games. Coming a bit short here, but hopefully you'll be back, my dude. War 3 Champions Finals. We want to see you there for sure. Sick match! Sonik takes it home. The Iron Man, the bad boy. Beautifully done. Holy shit. Ah, PaTo, let's go straight to the heart. It's two incredibly likable players. It always breaks the caster's soul if one of them has to go. But PaTo is a showman. PaTo is a showman for sure. It was an awesome game. Who says Night of Mirrors are boring? I told you at the beginning of the weekend, the Western scene delivers the best Night of Mirrors, and it stays true. So much fun. Who thought this would be the case with the Night of Mirror? With PaTo and Sonik, anything could be fun. And with that, we get a Ukraine Derby tomorrow in the DWCC for the wildcard qualifier. The final 4. Jens, Starbuck, Foggy, Sonik. The top 4 seeds are the top 4 finishers. But now it's time for the freaking main event of the evening. Starbuck and Jens, ready to go. Again, these guys, mega professional. So I'm a bit late. They did the vetoes already. All the picks and bans are done. Lobby is hosted. Everything's set. Surely a bit quicker than expected, but also quite awesome, eh? None of this would be possible without the wonderful sponsor that is HF High Tune Tune, who's sponsoring $27,600. Can you believe it? But who's coming out on top? The number 1 spot is a guaranteed slot in the main event. 21,000 out of the 27,000 are going to the main event. That's where you want to be. That's what everybody is playing for. Basically, the online world championship of Warcraft. Basically. And if you win the winner bracket final, you have an easy day tomorrow without a best of 5 prior to the final. You just wake up, watch the games, make notes, let the others exhaust themselves. Big advantage. Currently, I don't see the game up. But they did start. All right. Yeah, game is live. Visible in 3 minutes for us. Starbuck is on a freaking roll, everybody. He came into this as the favorite. He is the runner-up of B Cup, which is an $8,400 tournament sponsored from the Chinese broadcast colleagues. He is the #1 dominator of the War 3 Champions ladder. How dominant, you ask? Well, 115-3. Who was the 3? That's recent. Cloud. It's Cloud. A Night Elf player, huh? Interesting. I can tell you who the #1 was. The first loss, and for a long time, only loss, was Jens. So, if he can beat him once, he can beat him multiple times. The track record is still heavily in favor of Starbuck, of course. But yesterday, he showed a few weaknesses versus Foggy. Oh, Cloud is actually Cloud. Lol. I should probably know this. 2300. Not bad. Starbuck showed a few weaknesses versus Foggy yesterday. He didn't deal too well with the hyper aggression. Good thing for Starbuck is, though, hyper aggression is not necessarily Jens' style. He is a punching bag for a long time in these games. He's playing defensive. He's playing macro. Both players are former StarCraft players. They know how to macro. They are no strangers to operating at 2 different screens. And so this should be fine to go into that kind of game. They played each other already this patch in the Being Esports Qualifier. That was also the upper bracket final, and it was a 3-1. So far, Starbuck undefeated. But Jens in this tournament has not dropped a single map. He's pretty much the dominating player just now. He defeated Inspired 2-0. Made him look like a fool. He also defeated Sonik yesterday in the mirror matchup 2-0. Now the biggest task. Foggy was able to take a map off of Starbuck. Can Jens do the same? Game up. Map 1. This will pave the way. The first best of 5 in this qualifier. Buckle up. These are the 2 best players so far in the Western qualifier. It is Starbuck versus Jens. Let's go. Can Jens change his style within a day? Do you have to change your style? Or is his style unique enough that Starbuck isn't ready for this? So far, we start with the norm. Jens is probably the only player in the world next to Moon who can still make a Keeper of the Grove look like it's 2021. And Starbuck on the other side can make every unit shine. Can play the mega aggression. He was in Demu's chat earlier saying, "Thank you, bro, for showing me the old school way of 2-farm aggression. I learned a thing." So I wouldn't be too surprised to see that here now. Archmage it is. No Mountain King here on Hammerfall, which would be thematically fitting. But I think that is reserved for smaller maps, for especially Merc Camp maps. So Archmage it is. But we're not going the 2-farm aggression route. We're going the 3-farm creep route. And we're not going Keeper, we're going Demon Hunter. So we have some change-ups. And this is pretty much exactly what Foggy did earlier. With the Wisp around. Has the repair up now. Did eat a tree. Everything fine.
Are under attack.
Map 1 in a best of 5. Oftentimes to test the waters. Oh, it's woken up early. Trying to get the water elemental. Nice play. Takes the focus off. No detonate though. Starbuck with the last hit. Nice little early exclamation mark. Demon Hunter's in though. Starbuck is playing the aggro round. Lots of support for Jens in the chat. Interesting. I said this yesterday. Starbuck for the first time in his career is not the hunter, but he's the hunted. How does he deal with that? Yesterday he dealt really. But Jens seems to be a bit higher class than Foggy recently. Got the counter expo up because he knows that this is an expansion go. And can he find the angles? And what did Starbuck learn from the match yesterday? Sometimes it's a bit about positioning. It's about how you approach a creep.
Forces are under attack.
We'll see about that. So far, still no 4th farm. That's kind of newish, right? The 3-farm expo. Demon Hunter's back. He wasn't able to connect too much. Only now onto the workers. This might be a little bit too late. It is still economical damage. There's no stab, but can just walk off. No block, no footman damage, but also barely any pressure here. Jens has to take care of his own expansion. It's at 50%. Should be finished in a bit. Makes it to the shop, but he's very bruised. Town portal gone. Boots instead. Lots of wisps. Starbuck, with the few losses he took, with the Arcane Tower coming up, should be able to tech really fast. He's the aggressor now, with the Demon Hunter moving to the right-hand side. It's not Jens's game yet. It's not Jens's winner bracket final yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
One big left hand. He shouldn't be able to counter this anymore. No defense on the footman, so they're still attackable. Lots of wisps detonated. And also Moonwell Juice used. Demon Hunter back to what he does best, but the peasant positioning looks quite a bit better for Starbuck than it did yesterday. Double kill. 4 still saved. And when you can't get the Tree of Life, well, then hunt for whatever else is there. The Hunter's Hall seems in time if he gets it through. Footman kills here. Interesting. Lots of Moonwell juice used to prevent or to delay level 3. Jens now in his comfort zone. Defense is his home turf. Good body block. Dribbles around. Archmage keeps up the pressure with another water elemental in a bit.
Forces are under attack.
I think Starbuck is fine as long as his economy... Ooh, trying to deny it. Doesn't work. As long as his economy isn't touched. Jens is fine until he gets the lures up. And his expansion. Which has to walk now. And he does. No time wasted. That's a sick save, actually. But Starbuck bled a few footman HP away. Shop is not up. Prioritizes the tech, prioritizes the blacksmith. No healing for the foot people. Has to play with his archmage alone, basically. Knows that the tree will be busy, that the archers will be busy. But there's nothing really to accomplish here, is it? Oh! Starbuck gets the big level 5 Taskmaster. Sick. That's incredible. That's incredible. And that delays level 3. Still able to get it with a pass and kill or some of the green spots. On the other side, Jens's lures are coming up. His lumber is looking fine, but these lures are fragile. And the archers are a bit out of position. Starbuck immediately realizes that I have no idea how he was able to heal up, honestly. That's level 3 finally. Burning away. Lure up. Repair coming. Super important for Jens. In the meantime, Archmage chased. Gotta move back. Do we still not have a shop? We do. We do. So it was new footman. Naga out for control. Footman donated. Jens hasn't been in offense for a long time though. And the human train is rolling. Rifles coming, Sanctum coming. The Blonde Devil will arrive on the battlefield in a second as well. Jens's expansion is saturated. Jens's lures are up. And the shop in the pot? Oh.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck Zeppelin. And scouts it though. Of course, with Dryad Archers, you have a lot of anti-air if you can reach. But it feels like Starbuck has the initiative for quite a while in this match. Ancient falling. We only have level 1 Fork Lightning. Demon Hunter not as overwhelming as Foggy's was yesterday. He back though, and he's still a threat, especially in combo with the Fork Lightning. Zeppelin to the rescue. Might burn though, and it does. Opening for the Demon Hunter for 2 more kills. There's no banishes yet, so he can't be controlled too well. Sork coming in, but there's also Dispel on the Dryad side. Jens' production is big. He's only tier 2 though, half the way to level 3, tier 3.
B2WHB2WHB2WH.
Let's go, a human fan, heavy metal. I like what I see. Jens taking a bit of a beating here, but Starbuck also not without flaws. Both have an expansion, both can recover, and Jens is still waiting for the tier 3. His late game is a scary one.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's not the same as with anyone. If there's 5 mountain giants, I wouldn't be surprised. If he goes chimeras for some reason, I wouldn't be surprised. Jens is special. Just because the entire world is training Dryad Bears only doesn't mean that Jens has to go Dryad Bears only. Field scroll, beast scroll, DP, lots of scrolls. Important for Jens to kill this worker just a hair too late. Otherwise, he could have even killed the workshop. This is what he wanted to do all along. Dispel, needed. Nice block. We have a staff. No cancel of that. Reunited with the army. We go Bears. Somewhat understandable. Roar is good. Reju is good. Bears are not bad. But against the big rifle caster army, mountain giants are the ultimate unit. Starbuck is only Tito. Yo, Foggy, thank you for the raid, mate. Congrats to the Final Four. Can't wait to see you tomorrow in the Ukraine Derby. And as I said yesterday, it's just freaking amazing to see you play. And in the upper right-hand side, you know, War 3 Champions Finals are coming. I hope you're playing, mate. I hope you're playing. Welcome, Foggy community. I hope you're proud. Foggy is now the gold standard when it comes to Demon Hunter aggression versus Starbuck, as yesterday's play was so impressive. So far, Jens can't really recreate that, but he finds his own. Are we switching to mountain giants? I'm waiting for the upgrades, but I don't think we get it. Heal wards, nice. Heal scroll, double invuln, but we have heal wards on both sides. Of course, it's a little bit better and easier to snipe them with Archmage, Blizzard. Love the transition by Starbuck. Demon Hunter is a force to be reckoned with. Being caught though. Can the Sorks reach? It would be huge. Blood Mage 3. No Flame Strike. Hard to engage here. No clear front line at the moment, but next to the Moonwells, not too bad. Illusions, Dispel, but if you Dispel Illusions, that means you can't deal with Banish twice. Breaker, down though. Supply is even. It's usually in favor of the human, I would say. But with Moonwells and instant reinforcements, things are a little bit tricky. Oh, big slow trap. Archmage with the Blizzard. You gotta get out of there. Nicely done. Bears marching forward. I underestimated a Night Elf hold earlier today. That was colorful. But that was the last heal ward. Heal wave. Heal scroll is what it's called. Human army is suffering quite a bit, especially that mortar team far forward. Immolation constantly doing damage, but now the mana is gone. Naga level 4, not the most impactful level. Bears falling. Starbuck, is he losing much? The heal wards are amazing. Archmage almost out of mana. This heal ward could be huge. Can the Dryad reach? Yep, there's another one. Needs another attack. Clobbers it down with a bear. Quickly reacting to this. And the Archmage, for my taste, way too close to the Demon Hunter. Banish in for the rescue. Bears falling. This is a neck and neck fight between the two best players in this qualifier. Dryad focus is amazing. And it's level 5 Demon Hunter. Oh boy. Jens recovering. It's the end of nighttime. The available moon juice is the last bit of moon juice. Great macro by Starbuck as well with 4 production buildings. Relatively easy. And now there's no heal scroll anymore. On either side. No heal wards anymore. On either side. Archmage moving in when he's supposed to be in a defensive position. Very annoying Siphon. Great steps by Jens. This is some class Warcraft, and this is only game 1. Starbuck has to cancel this push. Almost losing a couple of units here, and we are down to 72 food on both sides. Holy moly, what an opening to the series.
A player's forces are under attack.
Who scales better now? Starbuck is basically maxed out. He can go one more armor upgrade. That's it. No tier 3. Jens can go double orb, double staff. Lots more upgrades. Mountain giants. Anything. Fairies. Starbuck got the heal scroll on this map though.
A
2
player's
shops.
forces are under attack.
Oh, can he not? The second one is on cooldown for 30 seconds. Oh, mean. Starbucks shop control as if he's an Unreal Tournament player. Next one up in 100 seconds. This is the nasty thing when you push from a shop angle. When you establish your push here, your opponent has no chance to go for this push anymore.
B2W Koala.
Kleine Schildpad, you absolute legend, man. I hope you saw the wall of shield pads and hearts
A player's forces
that was
are
raining
under
down
attack.
into the chat after your big dono earlier today. You madman. Thank you so much.
Town is under siege.
Towers up. Big blizzard. Only one heal scroll though. Zeppelin? Bear drop! Zeppelin bear flank? Really, bro? Really, bro? They're in the middle of it all! Oh, so disruptive! This is gonna be crazy! Bears marching forward. These bears are disrupting the retreat. Invis on an Archmage immediately. Breakers are falling quickly. Nicely moving out of Blizzard. He's doing this so well. As if he's played World of Warcraft raids for the past 15 years. Everything hurt. Both... No, he got the heal scroll. He got the so important heal scroll. Jens is playing an amazing game. Here in the winner bracket final. Now the Blizzard is rocking through. 14,000 damage, but since he had that second heal scroll, maybe he can take the punch. Wisps would be amazing. He can't get out of the slow trap. It is Blizzard 3, but it really doesn't look that way. 10 food lead for Starbuck. If Starbuck wins, then it's because of the Blizzard. He held on for the heal scroll for a long time. 16 food about to die. Blizzard. Oh, he's getting stuck in a snowstorm. Jens committed way too hard. Couldn't get out of the slow trap. Couldn't commit anymore. Trap card activated. And now how do you recover from this? No mana. No health. No heal scroll. Oh my god. Huge overcommitment. And Starbuck back in the saddle.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still even supply. Nobody has scrolls. An amazing match at the 20-minute mark. Spellbreakers are stealing the rejuve. Important. Takes out rifles. Nice snipe. And how much more mana is there for Sorceress? With Brilliance Aura, quite a bit. Naga close to 5. Big level up. The Zeppelin drop worked only once. Not anymore. Jens is mauling away heavily at the breakers, constantly slowed down. Great control by Jens. Can't fall into the same trap anymore. Mortar shots. Never underestimate them. 800 gold for Jens. The pride of the Americas. Showing the world who's boss. Can Starbuck prevail one more time? Push through, kill the Expo, win the game? He's mining out quicker, and Starbuck is losing quite some units here if target fired correctly. It's 2 more kills here. Bloodmage also not perfectly overwhelming as he was before. This is so close. That's a tastemaker for the rest of the series. This time Jens is more careful. Starbuck is not expanding a second time. He constantly has to rebuild. He can't keep up. 20,000 damage Archmage. Jens is doing his very, very, very best to dodge the blizzard, but these wisps couldn't. 2 more bears about to fall. The others aren't too healthy either. Detonates are coming in! No more slow! If you can't control bears and if you can't control the Demon Hunter, what's stopping Jens from winning this game? The main base is empty. Level 6 Metamorph can be activated with a little bit more. Archmage is hoping for level 6. Maybe he can outplay him with the Mass Telly. There's no Entangle in this race, but Starbuck is just bleeding units left and right. Is throwing the Militia, throwing the Kitchen Sink in this fight. I think Jens got it. If there's no miracle, then Jens got it. No mana, no Demon Hunter damage, not needed. Oh, Mass Telly. Starbuck is alive, but he has no more income. He can sell a bunch of... I can sell items? And expand again. The Talisman on the Blood Mage. Interesting, he keeps it. Jens is still mining for 4 minutes. But he taps out! Jens does it! Unbelievable! In the Rara Land qualifier, there was no chance. Starbuck floored him. Here, in the Dolphin Warcraft Championship Cup, things look a little different. GG. Oh, and what a G this was. Crazy. Crazy game by Jens. Against all odds, the tug of war was mental. How long did they fight? It never ended. There were a couple of moments where the bear control wasn't absolutely perfect, but for the majority of the fights, how well he maneuvered out of that blizzard with the bears, except the one fight where he chased a bit too far and fell into the slow trap. Wonderful. Wonderful. That wasn't easy. Wisps are game winners in this situation, and to come up with a Zeppelin play like this, Jens is reaching higher levels, guys. Higher and higher we go. We got another dono towards the War 3 Champions Finals. Makes me incredibly proud. Jan Turner, 12 euros, 2 cents. The date my son was born this year. Love Warcraft 3. Hope you called him Arthas. Oh, maybe not Arthas. Not if you're his father. You'll find something. Hell yeah, Jens for president. Insane fights, insane game. Wow, nice. Still even. GGG. Bear me damn. Hell yeah. Jens for president. Chef kiss. Jens the legend. Jawohl. Jens is insane. Jens God. Yes. Celebrate the man for what he has accomplished here today. It is only one map though. 1 minute left. Until we're able to go into map 2. From here on out, loser's choice. Is Jens the best Night Elf in the world? After this performance? We'll see. We'll see. It's only one map. For now, it's only one map. Tide Hunters is next. 25 seconds. In over 2 weeks, Jens was only able to take one ladder match off of Starbuck. Can he do more in just one day? Is the question. And if you want to see more of the Western Warcraft, this is the crowdfunding for it. While the War 3 Champions Finals were global for a long time, the Asian scene has the KK platform and the KK money. This money will go into the Western scene. To the Americas, to the Europeans. And we, I think, have a rehost. Yep, I think they hosted the wrong map. Happens. So it's springtime, not Tide Hunters yet. Jens is truly ascending onto a next level, and so is the prize money. Let's go, boys! Richard Huber, 50 euros. What would we do without War 3 Champions Finals? Good question. Thankfully, we don't have to anymore. Man. Game up. Springtime. Can this guy do it again? Frickin' Rodrigo. Coming out of nowhere, winning Dust League, making it quite far at Rara, making a huge impact at War 3 Champions Finals, by almost defeating Colorful. Started at the bottom, now we're here. 2 steps away from the grand final. But Starbuck wouldn't be Starbuck, and a B Cup finalist, if he wasn't a good player. And there's a reason. He can still turn this around. Yesterday, get it. Sup in. Come on, lady.
Great to see the W3C finals coming back. Thanks, content every day. Hope you're having a great weekend. B2W boat less than 3.
Yep, the boat emote has arrived and we cruise towards another amazing map. Springtime it is up. Starbuck, Archmage, Jens, Demon Hunter. These things don't change. On every other stage before, this would have been half the rent for Jens. Now it's 1/3 of it. I don't think the playstyles change much. Starbuck always has the option to go for more aggression instead of an expo.
Forces are under attack.
Versus Night Elf, Pally Rifle doesn't work too well. The Demon Hunter is too good. Archers are too good. And then you mix a Fire Lord in and then that's it. And we start with a ring. Good for Jens.
A player's forces are under attack.
While Starbuck was a celebrated participant in many matches, celebrated underdog, roles have changed now. Archmage gets the claw to counter the ring. Demon Hunter isn't looking. We have a wisp here to see if Starbuck moves towards this avenue, towards the expo. And he's going for a very casual, not casual, very conservative level 2 creep route. Jens still able to find him here, unable to deny level 2 without his own level 2. There is of course a decent chance for both players to meet again in the grand final. They are supposed to be the kings in this tournament.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Greetings from Chicago. Thank you for all you do.
Holy shit, dude! Again? I assume you're the same anonymous from Chicago. That's always the same anonymous from Chicago. $200? Bro. You know, Chicago turns out to be my absolute favorite city in the world recently. I don't know if there's anything that you have to do with it. Freaking legend, man. This is not the first time we get a donation like this. Unreal. Unreal this day. Unreal. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a large sum this is, man. Stuff like this, of course, always goes back into the Warcraft III Champion servers, into the weekly cups. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting the scene. Incredible. BSK, thank you for the sub. $200 out of nowhere. You guys are complete mental. Completely crazy. $200 just like that. Unbelievable. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, thank you. Game time. Archmage level 3, faster than the demon. This time, no hurt footy here. I never know how to continue casting after moments like this. I'll never learn this.
Town is under siege.
Insane snipe by Starbuck. While the last expansion was able to get up very quickly. Nice PaTo. That's level 3. Ooh, that's level 3 and he's close to the expo. Well, the Tree of Life was able to come up without being contested on map 1. That's not the case here, but full mana, Arcane Tower, yep, but all units clumped up. There is a stab, so even if Jens gets surrounded, he can get out quickly. Nicely moving around the Arcane. Not a single loss. Yo, let's go! Skimmy with the 5 gifties on top of his... How many gifts is this? Oh my! That's gifts up 500, dude! The big 5. That's the big 5, man. 500 on top of the $100 earlier. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Zumza 1 elf, thank you. You're all insane.
Thanks for the WC3 content.
It is my pleasure, man. It is a privilege to do this. It is. Mass repair. Holy shit, that costs a ton of resources. Toby!
Neo du bist der Beste. Danke für den Content. Super match.
Isn't it, Toby? Isn't it? Yes, it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. While I get a lot of support here, Jens is not getting a lot of support from his workers. Still under pressure with the water elemental. Most importantly, he keeps the lures up. The missing expo is a huge detriment. It is quite tricky on springtime. Starbuck sniped this nicely. Jens didn't even have the chance to creep his spot to maybe expand here. Holy shit, this was a surreal 5 minutes. Agro switched to the hero. Demon Hunter trying to buy time, but he's so hurt and Starbuck is so stable this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
No way, dude. Okay! Okay, it is apparently the time to throw subs at me.
Town is under siege.
Goddamn butt crumbs. Fix your goddamn sub addiction. 10 gifted subs by butt crumbs. Gift sub total 2,937. You always have to be on top, huh? You always have to be on top of the dono counter. Disgusting behavior once again, but what do you expect from a person called butt crumbs? Thank you, mate. This time Starbuck is in a dominant position. Naga very hurt. Demon Hunter was very hurt. Maxime, thank you for the sub. Wait a minute, he just killed the Blood Mage. How did that happen? Okay, only a level 1 hero back in 30 seconds. Still the big problem is one base Jens.
Less than 3 Neo. Der Beste.
Glad you enjoy it, Maxime. Very, very glad.
A player's forces are under attack.
How do I recover from all the support? How does Jens recover from being on one base? He's gotta go for a bust, right? Like, the longer Starbucks mines, the further he gets ahead. The flip with the gift sub. Bro. Glad to see you, mate. Glad to see you.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 4 Demon Hunter. Jonathan, thank you
Where
for
are
the
the
sub.
orcs?
Didn't sign up. They were afraid. TSYok admitted it. Nice snipes, but that was the last bit of mana. Bears in. Units hurt. Starbuck no TP. Is there a chance for Jens to make this work? It would be pretty surreal, to be honest. Supply is in favor of Starbuck. Heal scrolls, very good. Now we got Banish up. Jens continues to get kills though. But how long can he hold on? Misposition on the rifle. Clearly. If there was an expansion behind this, I'd say Jens has a good shot actually. The fights look tremendous. But there isn't. And lumber is short too.
Players' forces are under attack.
Starbuck isn't playing flawlessly. Similar to yesterday.
player's forces are
Now
under
60 food. Now we get the levels. MG. On one base you go MG. Yo, it's just Peter. Thank you for the 5 gifted, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Protecting 5 community members from the ads. Love it. Thank you. This must be a pretty big hype train. Surely is a hype train in my heart. Incredible. Incredible. Jens is still fighting and kicking. His entire game relies on a strong Demon Hunter. Zeppelin drop again, but Starbuck also sees like, what? You're doing this on one base? Are you kidding me? He might be in for a base trade. This might also be a little too late. We have a town portal to fight, but this will not be the perfect setup. Starbuck is aiming for the 1-1.
forces are under attack.
But with home turf advantage and a lot of moonwells, we've seen miracles happen. Shop coming, towers coming. Middle of nighttime. Jens has so little though. He's trying to save himself to Mountain Giant. Going for the shop. Kicks it, retreats. Zeppelin. Nice.
A player's force
Also the Zeppelin amazing against Siphon Mana. MG number 1 up. Off we go. Is 1 Mountain Giant enough to break through this? It's an absurd 20 food advantage, but a Demon Hunter makes up for quite a bit. First breaker down. Every breaker that falls might enable a rejuvenation. Staff at the ready. Heal scroll 2. Starbuck still holds on to 2 of them. Banish everywhere. On the demon, on the bear, no anti-magic. Mountain Giant untouched. The real strength of Mountain Giants comes in when there's 2. And you can distribute the taunts. Towers also up. A Mountain Giant, of course. Just a little scratch on the surface. Can Jens close the gap? Piercing damage, not great against MGs. Pretty solid against bears, amazing versus dryads. Can Starbuck finish the game before the next nighttime? We don't have mortar teams. We don't have tier 3. We will fully develop 80 food soon. Tier 2 army. Jens, pretty conservative. Demon Hunter in the middle of it all. Again. These peasants are
This
falling like
position
flies.
with the towers and shop coming up reminds me of NP versus Colorful
Yep.
earlier, where NP only needed an arcane tower to win.
Exactly. Blood Mage again. Needs to use the first heal scroll already. He got so much mana though. Bears falling like flies. Jens stemming against the defeat. Maybe just, you know, get some respect off of Starbuck for some moves he's pulling off here. But the HP bar is dropping and dropping and dropping, and so is the supply, and Starbuck pulls further and further ahead. The Fork Lightning hits hard. That was the last one though, and it's still the beginning of daytime. He was able to get a little bit of moon juice in via Moonstone, but Dryad, like once the rifles have some freedom and once the rifles are in range, this is a little bit too much for the Night Elf army. Level 5-5 though. Can Superman save the day again? Oh, that was a big Moonwell that just went down. And for that, even if Jens is going for Metamorph, he needs a potion. And then he will still be banished. The great round of production for Starbuck again, who keeps the supply gap open. This game looked rather one-sided after the Expo cancel, and it was almost determined. But we're playing 2 base, 1 base for 12 minutes now. The fact that Jens is alive is impressive. And the fact that Starbuck is not getting deterred from the first loss, also impressive. We are in for a wonderful winner bracket final. And you guys are appreciating the hell out of it. The walls are closing in. The rifles are closing in. Half of daytime. Nice zap. Really nice zap. 5.9. Okay, we will get Metamorph, huh? Oh, the banish saves by Starbuck. Extraordinaire. No deny here. Archmage also close to 5. Breaker, is that 6? It is. How to get mana now, though? He does have the resources. The staffs are incredible. Is it time? Clarity. Ooh, this has to work for a while. Can Metamorph save the day? Can Metamorph make up for 30 food? The Starfall earlier was a bit underwhelming. Demon Hunter can't get too close here.
The town is under siege.
So close, so close, so close. Metamorph activated. No, he gets burned. Isn't he? Here it is. Demon Hunter ultimate. The last ditch effort. But here's Banish and he can't attack anymore. That's the problem. And the Dryads can't reach, otherwise they're dead. And Banish again. And again, and again, and again. How to disable a quote-unquote ultimate. Renders it useless for the first time in Warcraft 3 history. Metamorphosis is made look like a fool by the Blood Mage over and over again. Not just today, but in the past couple of weeks. Thanks to the Blood Mage, the Blonde Devil is laughing at the face of his elf brother, and Starbuck ties up the series. But he had to work hard for it. Couple of mistakes in the beginning. Did recover. And in the end, played a clean push from an advantageous position. It was a slow and steady decline. Without an expo, 2 base, 1 base is hard to compete for the Night Elf player. And Starbuck did a great job in crushing this. Yes, of course. Bryonk, thank you for the $15 towards the War 3 champions. Neo, Mr. Warcraft, I love you. Bryonk, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you too, man. And Fishy doesn't like uneven numbers. And Fishy, W3 history, thinks that a flat 5K is looking a hell of a lot better. We got 5K in less than 10 hours. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Because Warcraft is the best game. It's so well deserved for the players. It truly is. We're going to run a show match. We're going to run 2 separate tournaments of players who will be at similar level. So no happy domination as in previous War 3 Champions finals. It's going to be great, guys. It's going to be great. 5K. I'll make a meeting with Mr. Ape-Man to think of some stretch goals to keep this up, because it's a really freaking nice number. It looks so impressive. And we'll do something good. We'll do something good for the scene. Q is cheating. $200 donation. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Shieldpad, Nico, BSK, Skimmy, of course. 500 subs this channel. Sumza, Toby, Butt Crumbs the God with the 10 gifted. Maxime, Flip, Jonathan. It's just Peter. Get Rich Brothers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was an incredible support stream during the game. Jens pulls ahead. Starbuck ties it up. The big favorite. Is he taking the series now? Warper, thank you for the sub as well. Get out of my face. Here's game 3. We're down to a best of 3. Jens on Tidehunters. His goal must be an expansion again. Question is, here on Tidehunters, will he display the keep? Oh, anonymous dude. Yes, of course. Anonymous. Sorry. But you gave it away yourself. It is the keeper of the grove. We know our bunch, don't we? Nobody is really playing keeper anymore. Except Jens, who's been with the keeper since his rise to the top of the scene.
A player's forces are
Moon
under
also versus Leon was able to use him really, really well. You have to play him in an extraordinary way. Starbuck with the 3 farm. I think this is the right call. If you bring the fight early to Jens, he's at home. He likes that. He likes being punished early on. And he defends, and he trades, and defends, and trades, and all of a sudden he's ahead and he's owning it. Tidehunters is also the easiest expansion. Makes a lot of sense. Footman pulled the creeps, makes this a little weird. An Archmage with level 1 harass. Being caught right away with an Entangle, which is unlocked as well. Very little mana available for Jens. Tree is already growing. Starbuck must assume this. Was probably hoping to be able to break through here. But with only level 1, there's a limited amount, or level 2, there's a limited amount of water elementals. Question is, do we have Dispel? The answer for Jens is usually always yes, boom, boom. That costs 2 wisps, that costs a bit of lumber, but you make sure that your tree goes up. Starbuck is not pulling back and he's not going into a direct fight. This seems very smart to me. Don't risk anything, like an Entangled Surround. But still take objectives off the map, like the turtle can. Low risk, good reward. Expo 60%. Expo done. He's ahead. Can you explain Keeper first? Hell yeah! Keeper first. is an amazing early game hero as long as there's no Dispel. Because Treants are really strong summons. And Entangle is a beautiful disable that basically, if you use an Entangle, you kill the unit. And with that, you can force expenses, you can kill Footman to slow down creeping, you can go for economy to slow down the tech. And you can do this over and over and over again. Thing is, both of his spells are easily countered by Dispel. So, if that's up later in the game, he becomes useless. He's not a great fighter, he's not a good tank, he's not dealing good damage. And that's the strength. So, he basically sacrifices late game strength to make sure to get an expansion up early. That is the win condition. And Jens also has shown ways to make the keeper look better by harassing a lot. In this case, he's also a good carry for an Orb of Venom as he operates from range. That's always beneficial. And poking into human bases is not a novel concept for him either. So this forces Starbuck basically to go into an Arcane Tower, otherwise the Treants will be very good. There we go. Staff away though. So it also forces Starbuck into going for a staff, because the least you want is to get your hero entangled, surrounded, and killed. Second hero can still be a Demon Hunter for late game strength, but he can be paired with Panda, Alchemist, Naga, whatever your flavor is. Starbuck sneaky. Going through the top lane at the red spot, aiming for the entangled gold mine. That is not a financial burden, as to establish the entangle doesn't cost anything, but it's time. And it's forcing him back. And elevates the pressure of your own expansion and gets rid of the TP. Great move by Starbuck. What the fuck, guys? Don't you like a flat 5,000? Do you have to push it further? 50 euros by Swiss Gamer Dad. Let's go W3 champions. Katreat with the 10 euros. Seems like a nice cause and just want to chime in with whatever I can at the moment. Katreat, you're so sweet! And Alexand, also with the 10 euros. You guys are freaking lovely. Well, now that the big 5k is ruined, we have to have bigger goals, I guess. Panda second. Oh, dodges against a little bit of it. Looked good. So, we have individual damage with Entangle. We have area of effect damage with Breath of Fire. And apart from that, we don't have much damage, because there's the fend up. Jens, unfortunately, running into the creeps. This will slow down his creeping down the roads. Was a bit overwhelmed by Starbuck's play here, it seems. Still gets the kill, though. These two seems like they're operating on a very, very even level. Region scroll running, but you can only cancel one of them. How are the techs? Tier 2 done. Going into Dryads right away. We have a Mountain King out against this. No Blood Mage. Siphon could be cancelled by Entangle if you think you have the mana superiority. Keeper is very squishy and the hammer can go a long way. But man, will Jens be happy to not face a Blood Mage this series? Blood Mage feels necessary. Sorry for the smack. Blood Mage feels necessary when you have a Demon Hunter against you. That's not the case here. So a Mountain King can, of course, be a weapon of mass destruction with Stormbolt, with Clap. Oh, creep jack here. Panda stopped. Gets the Rune Bracers. Pretty damn amazing. Jens lost the town portal early, mind you, so this is a very tricky situation now. Still gets some kills in. Trades a Dryad for a Priest. Couple of Footmen also. Jens, all of a sudden, after being creep jack, being the aggressor, how did that work out? Quite nicely, I gotta say. But one last hit went to Starbuck. And that prevented level 3 for the Panda. Imagine this fight with level 2 Breath of Fire. Keeper out of a dicey situation, both on 2 bases, both on tier 2. Working on the tier 3 is Jens. It is a big 70 food army though. Can you distract long enough and defend long enough? Starbuck is getting lower income, but Starbuck again with a double heal scroll. I think he's playing around this almost perfectly. Keeper has the staff. Panda shouldn't fall. Also has an Invo Potion, Breath of Fire. Maybe in a little bit of panic. Invo Potion dodges the Stormbolt. The big one's gone for the defense. Time for the Panda to go a little crazy. Mountain King levels up big time. More and more Dryads are falling. And he needs a staff very soon. Got him out now. Jens is only now pumping. He's waiting for the bears, but his tier 3 is so late. Time for potions. Anything. Literally anything that saves time to get him some units. The Shredder, for example. Goddamn, Starbuck is pushing so fast. Overwhelming human push. Starbuck distracted nicely. Got further and further ahead and Jens can't follow. Was pretty ambitious to move across the map onto the lab. We have one orb. Demon Hunter 3rd. Interesting choice. Jens was expecting a push towards the Expo. That's why there's an Ancient of War. That's why there's an Ancient Protector. Starbuck just plasters everything with towers. Lol. Yeah, why not? He's clogging it all up. Jens can't reunite his units, really. Demon Hunter to the rescue. Maybe as a late counter to a strong Mountain King. Towers mostly dealt with, but that means the Breath of Fire ended up on the buildings and not on the humans. Now we have a Demon Hunter, but he burns for 7. Oh boy. The Panda needs mana, but there's no shop. It's the beginning of nighttime, so there's that. If Jens holds here, this is a miracle. Keeper Dryads behind the Ancient of War in a great position though. And there's no Blood Mage. And there's an empty mana Mountain King with the counter Demon Hunter now. This is not impossible, but there's still 2 heal scrolls. And breakers are strong. Staff ready, bear saved. Oh, he needs every single nighttime second. This push seems too stable. The big blocker unit is gone. So is the AP. And this is a wonderful position for Starbuck. Breakers up front. You can't do any... If you engage, all the damage is coming to you. If you don't engage, rifles shift the damage to the buildings. Wow. This felt like the big revenge of Starbuck. Angry. Fierce. Great timing. Rejuvenation is being stolen now. Mass detonate again. But some bears are fighting with like 0 HP. The staff is ready. Needs it for the demon soon. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Amazing combo. Gets rid of the last heal scroll by Starbuck. Level up on the MK. Will it die though? No. Has an Invo Potion. Save for 7. If only he had a nuke here. If only he had that Demon Hunter early. Panda 4. Jens holding on by a thread. I've seen crazier comebacks by Jens. Maybe. He has most of the puzzle pieces in play. But it's not enough puzzle pieces. Trying to force a town portal now. But I think this might be the end of the line here with the panda being so low, the potion being used already. No level 5. The bears are meaningless against the breaker rifle combo. And Jens sees it themselves. Maybe the keeper wasn't the play. Maybe some of the parts were missing. GG. Starbuck takes control of the series again. And he's doing well that way. Whew. With an angry fist raised, Starbuck takes map number 2 in a row. And that was the map that usually should favor Jens. Starbuck with a hard counter. Expo, this is the thing. Expo goes up. You mine and mine and mine. The keeper's job is it to disrupt this as much as you can, as often as you can. Try to kill a peasant. Try to force a tower. All these little things that pile up. Couldn't really do it though. And then if you give the human a couple of resources. Oh. Jens struggling and facing the lower bracket. It could be an entire lower bracket full of night elves. With Foggy and Sonik determining rank 3 tomorrow. Or are we getting game 5? Quite a series, eh? Quite a tug of war. The winner of this tournament goes directly to a $21,000 tournament at the end of April. Rank 2 and 3 go into the wildcard. Starbuck is stabilizing. He's not making any mistakes anymore, it feels. At least not noticeable big ones. Yesterday against Foggy, he started to get shaky on the deciding map. Can you force this deciding map? This is the last map choice of Jens. This is the last map where he felt advantageous. Starbuck could take this one 3-1. It is already a better performance than Jens had in their last encounter. So he's getting there. But is it enough to force game 5? Love to see it. Warcraft 3 was the birth of esports. Greed killed it. Grassroots movement is bringing it back. That's the way to put it, mate. That's the way to put it. Match points. In this case, though, a very, very, very generous person thought $27,000 are great to be used for a Warcraft tournament. That's a little bit more than grassroots here in the DWCC. We all have to thank HF High Toon Toon for the support that he's giving us, including the Western Sea. We move away from the keeper. It's Demoncraft.
A player's forces are under attack.
This might be the final map of the day. After 10 hours of Warcraft, we might have our grand final. As a fellow bald guy, do you feel like being bald gives you an advantage? You don't have to shampoo your hair. You don't have to go to the barber. You don't have to brush it, style it. That's at least 2 letter games a day that you can put in more. The barber takes longer. That's 3 letter games. And that piles up, man. That piles up. So obviously, how do you think I reached 1500 MMR? Actually, by growing a little bit of hair back because I had no time to shave. But that's a different topic. Northern Isles, very straightforward. There's an expo, you take it. There's a human expo, you attack it. Both players should know how this game will pan out. The Ogre Magi is gone. No steal so far by Jens, I think. But he's doing good damage towards the economy. Creeps killed it, I think. Yep. So far, all Starbuck kills. It's a clean. So with this setup, there's a lot of pressure on Jens already. He was burning through a bit of mana. He didn't accomplish much. He couldn't slow down the Archmage from level 3. He was probably hoping that this would go better. And more painful. If he takes the worker of the Town Hall, that's a delay. If he deals damage to the Archmage, that's maybe an early shot. That's maybe an early regen scroll. That's maybe more time to pressure. Big hits here. And fast hits as well. Can he force the Archmage into a town portal? Is Starbuck playing it too greedy? Is Jens playing it too greedy? The answer for both is no. Another kill right there. Jens is catching up. What the? What's happening here? Why is this happening here? Ancient of War in position, no counter expo. It's forgot the Hunter's Home. That is not allowed at all. Ooh, gigantic mistake. This delays floors, dryads, bears, everything. He might have to skip dryad. But then how do you deal with the Blood Mage? Even on the highest level, sometimes executing a build order perfectly is winning you big chunks of the game. But the Demon Hunter got the Ring of Regeneration. He got the boots, he got the staff. There's a lot he can do with that. This shop though, any chance to purchase something? Trying to prevent the staff. He doesn't get anything from it. Oh, the longer the series goes, the more and more Starbucks experience shines and the more we see the nerfs of Jens. This is not peak performance anymore. Not game 1 Jens anymore. Naga's threatened. Has to fall back. Tier 3 on the way, but delayed. We have another shop here. What the hell is he doing? This is not Foggy's ultra aggression. And Starbuck can pretty much do whatever he wants right now. Water elementals have a way bigger uptime because the dryads aren't there and the dispel is late. But this shop must have a big purpose. It's a big puzzle piece of Jens' play apparently. He's going for it twice. Wisp is moving out. He has big resources. Staff in.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, this is weird now. Oh, he was passing the staff. Needs it now. That didn't do too much, unfortunately. Starbuck used tier 3 immediately. What? I don't have a grand idea what this was. It wasn't winning him the game, that's for sure. We go mass air. With the Mountain King second, Starbuck trying to show that he doesn't need the Blood Mage to be successful. There's still a Wisp here, by the way. Okay, now he got it. Is he walled in? A little bit of time for Jens to recover, but what's he throwing at this mass air? There's no winds. Dryads get bodied. Bears can't attack up. Jens needs a play. Jens needs a play that Starbuck isn't expecting, and to come up with that is incredibly hard. Stormbolt on an archer, lucky for the demon. There's the staff at the ready though. Archmage boots paying dividends, of course. But the counter aggression made it so the Tree of Life finishes. Nice. He has no lumber. He needs a shredder, doesn't he? He doesn't have lumber for shredder. Oh my god, he doesn't even... Oh, he has a shredder already. Okay. Was about to say, he doesn't even have enough wisps for both mines. Is there any hope left, chat? Dragonhawk attack on the shredder. No AP, no Dryad. No orb. No archers. Going straight for the shredder. Which can be repaired. But then you switch target to the wisp and there's your damage. Usually Jens is very comfortable being the punching bag.
Players' forces are under attack.
He needs a crazy reversal. Griffins are coming. Pally is coming. This comeback by Jens was only allowed because of Starbuck's tier 3. He could have been at 70 already, pushing in the main as so often. But sometimes you gotta win with style. greater mana. Yep, if there's no Blood Mage, you gotta find a new way to get your mana in, eh? Bears are unfortunately essential for Jens to keep creeping. Still don't see the best anti-air solution. What is the best anti-air solution? Oh! Demon Hunter, Invo Potion is trying to fight out, but he's surrounded there. The creeps are helping big time. Demon Hunter finds his way out. Maybe could have walked it off, but better safe than sorry. Okay, this was a little weird. Town Portal gone. 3, 2, 1 heroes, not really overwhelming. The big problem are ironically Dragonhawk. Third base. I think Starbuck is enjoying every single second now. This feels like a victory lap. If he underestimates Jens though. Is there a way? We also get the third base here. Starbuck is far away from that. Air units rather fast in traversing the map. You'd love to have talents against griffins. Hippos don't seem to cut it, actually. Sapper. Might be caught. Aren't caught. Demon Hunter throws himself in the vanguard. Naga with the Fork Lightning. Heal Wave with the back. Sapper connects, actually. And gets rid of the building. Okay. Okay. But Jens doesn't have a TP anymore. He's got to fight this with the little forces he got against the defeat, against the lower bracket. It's a Herculean task. No more immolation, just a bit of mana burn. Mana shield saves the Naga for a bit, but that shield is melting. Demon Hunter, can he get out? Actually, Jens survives. And actually, Jens will be upper base in a bit. He survived. Oh god, he's so desperate for XP. When is he mining? A minute. Starbuck spending a lot of resources. Ooh, that's Sapper. There was a golden Sapper. Jens' big wins oftentimes, and he wasn't spending upkeep for a long time. That's why he was rich. How far can you push the punching bag narrative? Love the Invis Scout. Did I say this weekend? I love the Invis Archer Scout. Starbuck figured this out now. Militia, crazy damage with the 2 attack upgrades. I think I wouldn't have known that Militia benefit from upgrades if you had asked me. Thankfully you didn't. This army is gigantic. Jens is getting an army together too. 10 Dryads. Plus APs. Home turn. Instant reinforcements. Is this not unwinnable anymore? Very dodge. Nice. Very rare do you see 3 base, 3 base. Starbuck again, crazy inventory, 3 heal scrolls, double staff online. But the defense is an Ancient of War against Mass Air. We do have Nature's Blessing. Moves the Dragonhawks back. Oh, the Dryads are only trickling in. This is not what you want. A Tinker would be great. A Panda would be great. But sometimes it has to be a Demon Hunter and a Naga. Heal Ward not cancelled immediately. There we go. The supply numbers are relatively even. Can the Dryads do this? 3 heal scrolls, but still the focus fire is pretty damn good, I gotta say. Problematic, the Griffin. Holy Light at the ready. And Starbuck still 80 food. Man, he is producing so much. He's also switching into mortars, which will then be the mega hard counter. Almost the knockout punch on the demon. Starbuck with 1.5 feet in the grand final. Lots of Dragonhawks died. Now you can deal with the Griffins, but is this too little? Level 5 Naga would be fantastic. Staff, great timing. New Dryads coming in. He does have the resources to rebuild. Needs repair. A lot of that. Stormhammers, so good against it. This base will fall, but at what cost? Now he TP's out. The Griffins are safe. Wonderfully executed with the comfortable bank of 1300. Still got the 3 scrolls. Or again has the 3 scrolls. But we expand again. We're not done here. Jens has no plans for the rest of the evening. Love the transition. Love the tactical thinking here. Moving away from the mass casters very early into mass air. And now that there's a big mass air army with only Dryads, gonna be Knights and Mortars. Knights and Mortars gonna shred this army.
The player's forces are under attack.
He has the frag shards. He has the blockers. Does he have enough? The Griffins are essentially useless except for hero focus. You gotta kite like a god, my Chilean friend. Otherwise, Starbuck in the grand final. And I don't think Starbuck wants to spend more time on this map here. Mana shield gone, staff at the ready, but the Demon Hunter is just limping across the battlefield. No double orb, would love to see it, but then you don't have frost arrow, so I understand. "20 minutes. Oftentimes, the main bases and the expo disappear together. 3 minutes of mining in the main due to a couple of disruptions. 1.5 minutes here. For Jens, he is comfortable with that second base. Starbuck is on a bit on a timer. He will be facing 5/5 heroes. It's 4 heal scrolls though. This entire tournament, you gotta say it again and again and again and again. The shop control by Starbuck is unreal. Nobody puts so much emphasis onto heal scrolls as the Slovenian Silverhand. These mortars. What do you do against these mortars? I guess Fork Lightning and demon attacks? You need the damage. How well can you control big armies? It's gonna be wild. Stormbolt to control the fight. Let's take a look at these Dryads. They must be disappearing quickly. The frag shots are crazy. Demon Hunter down to 50% already. He has nothing to save himself. Dryads moving forward, but he can't really get a hold. Oh, he can get a hold. He's jumping onto mortars big time. He still has 4 more though in the middle of it all. 10 foot down. Starbuck is at 100 supply and has no intention to let this game go any longer. 2 mortar volleys and everything here is dead. TP out. Volleys come in. Little bit too late. Gets almost everything out of here. This expo is gone in a minute. Did Starbuck stretch too far with high upkeep? He's only getting 8 gold a second right now. Jens is still mining from 3. He gets 21. Huge bank. His base will fall. There's no way to defend this. Jens gets the first heal scroll of the game.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, chat, you're right. 3 steps, 4 heal scrolls. Unbelievable. Oh my. Zeppelin, mortars in the woods. Oh shit, he's not gonna be able to reach. He's not able to reach! Starbuck is a freaking genius. How are you supposed? You can't! You can't! Oh my god. This is brilliant. Constant attacks. You can't repair because of frag shards. Good luck getting them out though. Demon Hunter in the middle of the pack. Jens keeps his cool. 80 food against 100. You gotta hold this though. It's 3,000 gold still left. But how do you do that? How do you do that? He can't reach with some dryads now. Okay, not bad, but you need to get the kills, bro. The mortars are fighting back. Dryads getting attacked big time. We still got 1 heal scroll. We still got a 400 gold bank, but Jens isn't mining anymore and Starbuck is. He's not losing anything. The tree is down. I think this is it. What is the way out? Starbuck on 100 for such a long time. Still on 1,000 gold. And this is his base now.
Players' forces are under attack.
We're almost mining out Northern Isles. Surreal. And the mortars are winning the game. There's no way to crack this. Starbuck didn't kill a single unit. He was 4.8, 4.9 at the beginning of the fight. Brilliant, brilliant Starbuck to have the presence of mind in a situation like this, in a winner bracket final. And base races you can't win. 200 IQ, yep. At least. The mortars in the woods win the game. Starbuck loses game 1, but then boom, boom, boom. 1 game after the next. And he ends it in so much style. Big swag walk into the grand final where he belongs. Losing a map to Foggy, losing 1 map to Jens. That's all the competition got out of him. He is Europe's best gamer in Warcraft 3, and whoever comes through the lower bracket has an insane task ahead of him. If it's not Starbuck, who makes it to the DWCC, I don't know how that's supposed to happen, dude. I don't know. Still, room for error. Foggy showed it's possible. Jens today showed it's possible. But carrying this throughout an entire series, that's the challenge. Incredible, incredible 3 games by Starbuck, though. The execution, the map control, it's oftentimes an overlooked factor. But the way he gobbled up the heal scrolls, the entire series, the entire weekend, marvelous. Marvelous. Feeling for Jens? as he had such a great start and couldn't pull through. But I think winning a map against Starbuck is a success for him too. And he even had better chances, to be honest. It is GG. I see we got more support. You guys are mental, man. Max! Oh god, Max is supporting so much. Max it out with 130 bucks into the War 3 Champions prize pool. Can't wait to see the face of my tax advisor when I try to put this in my income tax thingy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. $5,200 in a day. That is crazy. We got Starbuck in the winners finals, in the grand final. And tomorrow, Foggy versus Sonik, the Ukraine derby. Winner goes on, faces Jens. Winner goes on, faces Starbuck again. Chance for a rematch, either a weekly cup grand final rematch of Sonik versus Starbuck, or the winner bracket semi-final rematch of Foggy versus Starbuck, which was damn close, or the rematch of the winner bracket final with Jens going through. Phenomenal. Western Warcraft has so much to offer. And weren't we all sarcastic? 6 night elves, so many mirrors. I was that guy too. But the players prove us wrong. We had a Starfall in the PaTo Sonic mirror. We had crazy base races. We had metamorphosis. We had it all. And this tournament right here is hopefully showing this again. Even more. Tomorrow is the last day. We're going to go in at 4 p.m. Due to the Chinese wanting to broadcast this, we have to start earlier. But we have a weekly cup in the evening, so we got to cover it there as well. This stream was an ungodly amount of support from you guys. Obviously outstanding the 200 euro dono. Dollar dono. T-Nut Motnot with the 50 euro dono. And so many subs. Thank you. It's a lot right now. But you reward it and you like it and you ride that wave of hype. Just of hype and appreciation. It's so cool. Very tired now. Tomorrow. Either DWCC CIS with Dice Chic and Happy. I am inclined to go for that. Or B Cup with Focus Inspired and... can't think of it. Focus Inspired and... oh no, it's 1-0 Orkero, Pink and Labby. That would definitely go to DWCC. We definitely do DWCC, which should go hand in hand. So we start with Happy Chic. Then the loser of that versus Dice. Then the winner of that versus Happy. Then DWCC West with Sonic, Foggy, Jens and Starbuck. And then the weekly cup at 7 p.m. Is that a Sunday or what? Neo, I love you, but you were the biggest Night Elf hater. I'm just a silent observer. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not silent. I'm just a vocal observer. I just report things I see. I do reaction content to Night Elf games. What can I say? I'm gonna rate you to Starbuck, who absolutely deserves this rate. Like, incredible performance. Send some love to the Buck. I'm gonna grab some food and enjoy some Warcraft streams myself because I clearly don't have enough of Warcraft yet. See you guys tomorrow. Carson is gonna join us, I think, as well. And support the finals if you can. Like, if this keeps rising, we're gonna make more of this, obviously, than just one season finals. So the support will go into the Western scene. I always wanted a league like the league we have in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, but for Europe, we come up with some shit, guys. We come up with some good shit. Today was completely surreal. Words aren't enough. You know that I love doing this shit, and I know that's a privilege, but whatever. I'm yapping. I'm incredibly happy about this. Congrats to Starbuck. Insane performance by Jens. Tomorrow, Foggy versus Sonik is going to be bonkers as well. Like good old Jera Cup times, man. They had Mass Fairy Dragons versus Hippo Riders and whatever that was in 2014. Love you all. Peace out. See ya.
and scream. Live in woods, ancients rise. Angry bears fear the night. Men are gone, super whales. Salt is on, never trust an elf. Cold arrow, double staff. Grab your bow, nature's wrath. Pour out a drink for Saint Moon, phantom acolytes too. Remember, the elf cabal is always watching you. Lane burrows, triple orb, entangle a grunt. Fight the horde.